Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to 2K22 MyRise. We start by apologising for the length of this video, but it got the whole story and I had to show it all. And we start with Dakota K.
I need to ask you about all the rumors going around.
What rumors?
You know, the ones saying you dated Candice LeRae before she married Johnny Gargano. Are they true?
There might be some truth to it all.
Well, whether it's true or not, Johnny Gargano is coming after your NXT Championship, and leaning into the rumors might be a good way to play some mind games with him. Just a suggestion.
I think you're onto something here. Want to help me out with all this?
I'd love to. But if I'm going to do this, I need you to use your pull and get me a shot at the NXT Women's Championship.
No problem.
This is going to be so much fun.
Now, this isn't something I think Wolverine would normally be involved in, but let's at least see where it goes. It's kind of a weird story, but today we're doing Rumour and Innuendo.
We've been waiting all week to hear this major announcement from the NXT Champion, so let's find out what he has to say.
There's been a lot of rumors and innuendo going around social media the past few weeks, so I'm here tonight to set the record straight. My big announcement is that everything you read is true. I was, in fact, romantically involved with Candice LeRae before she married Johnny Gargano. That's right, she was mine before she was his. It all started in 2015 when Johnny Gargano had just signed with NXT. He put every ounce of his time and energy into making it here and becoming the Johnny Wrestling that you know today. But to achieve all that, he ended up spending more time with his tag partner Tommaso Ciampa than his romantic partner, Candice LeRae. Candice was lonely, and things got worse when her boyfriend didn't have the guts to ask NXT management to consider signing her too. She started to think that maybe he was intentionally holding her back, scared that if she got a chance in NXT, she would outshine him. Nonetheless, she needed a shoulder to cry on, and that shoulder was mine. We dated for a bit and it was okay, but then I got bored and broke things off. And that's when she went crawling back to Johnny. They ended up getting engaged and the rest is history. So that's right, Johnny. Everything you've seen and heard is true. Your wife is a fake. And if you or anyone else doesn't believe any of this, that's okay. Because I have proof of every conversation, every late night text, every DM.
It's Johnny Gargano. He heard enough.
And Gargano's taking it to the NXT Champion.
Can you blame him after everything that the champion said?
Well, we don't know what's true or not, but one thing's apparent. Johnny Gargano is extremely upset.
We know these are lies, and so does Gargano. That's why he's so angry.
The NXT Champion clearly wants no part of this. Happy to stir the pot and then run away. He's not running away. He was attacked. You expect him to stand there and take that? I don't know what to expect, but hopefully we get to the bottom of all this sooner rather than later.
The plan has obviously worked. Johnny Gargano, not exactly happy with us or what we've been saying about him and his wife, especially his wife. And social media is not helping, it's definitely stirring the flames. This looks to be a rivalry for the ages as we try and split them up whilst defending our championship. First, we have another match to deal with.
The future has arrived.
A man who bends limbs, joints, and time itself.
And his opponent from Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 192 pounds, Kushida!
This is a man who spent many years as the top light heavyweight in Japan and is now one of the finest cruiserweights in WWE.
Yeah, who could forget the moment that Kushida defeated Santos Escobar to win the NXT Cruiserweight Championship?
Here we have it, Wolverine, Kushida. It's a non-title match, don't worry. But it is someone we've faced before, it's someone we've beaten before. And if you pay close attention in the top left-hand corner, damage Kushida with attacks. So something will happen once we get to a certain point, but first we have to damage Kushida enough to see what happens next. Now, Kushida has been a tough enemy before. We've faced him a few times, we've won a few times. We have lost to him as well, I believe. He can be pretty tough to beat, so we've got to be on point here. Wolverine already struggling to really assert himself into the match. He needs to get some momentum going. It's not going to be a long match by any means because of this change that's going to happen in the story, but Wolverine needs some momentum, and that might be it. He takes Kushida down. Let's get him back up, and let's try and do as much damage as possible, as quickly as possible. That's the plan. Into the corner he goes. Turn him round, and we're going to shove him straight back into the corner, shoulder first into the ring post. That is going to hurt a lot. A nice bomb by us, rolling bomb towards Kushida in the corner as well, just to finish off the move. We are really putting the pressure on Kushida now. So Kushida trying to bounce back, came back with the kick. Kushida trying to build some momentum up himself. Wolverine needs to bring this back now. I thought this would be quite a fairly quick thing, considering we know something's going to happen midway through. It's not quite been that way. As I say, Kushida is a tough enemy. He is a tough competitor, he knows what he's doing in the ring. It's someone we should be beating. Rather easily, I would have said. At least it's not one-way traffic, it is at least a show of force by both sides. Wolverine there, nice elbow to the back of the head. Bring Kushida back up. Nice reversal by Kushida there to get away. Missing completely with the diving elbow there. Wolverine very cleverly walked away. Saw it coming. Kushida down once more. It's punishment time by Wolverine. He knows what he's got to do. He knows the damage he's got to cause. And I think he's in the zone. Suplex going from Wolverine here. One more bit of damage and I think this is over. And we'll see what happens next.
Champion looks to be in complete control of this match.
Despite all the outside noise, he's locked in tonight.
It's Johnny Gargano, and he's all over the champion.
Gargano's lost it. Wouldn't you after everything the champion has said about Candice LeRae?
Speaking of Candice, it looks like she's here too.
And she didn't come empty-handed.
Candice LeRae is going to get some revenge on the champion for all the lies and disparaging remarks.
How do you know they're lies?
Wait, what is Dakota Kai doing here?
Well, apparently she sided with the champion in all this.
Dakota nails Candice with a chair.
Low blow to Gargano.
I can't believe these two are working together. DDT out of the chair.
We've seen Dakota Kai chime in on the champion's claims on social media, but now she just took her support to a whole new level.
I don't know about anyone else, but I'd really like some answers right now.
Whether there's any truth to all this or it's simply just mind games from the champion, it's certainly taking a toll on NXT's first couple.
So Dakota Kai saved our bacon there, and Johnny Gargano didn't quite get what he thought he was going to get out of that. Didn't really do as much damage as he would have hoped. In fact, if anything, we got one over on him. And social media stirring the flames even more now. And because of this, Regal has decided before our NXT Championship match against Johnny, we will have to face him and Candice LeRae in a mixed tag team match. Not normally something I'm happy to do, but we don't have a choice. Dakota Kai seems pretty happy with how things are going so far. She's a little bit more concerned about her championship opportunity. I don't know how we're going to work that one out, but let's focus on what we've got to focus on, and that is Johnny Gargano, Candice LeRae versus Wolverine, Dakota Kai.
This is just like the fan fiction I wrote.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 319 pounds, Johnny Gargano and Candice LeRae.
I am so excited to see these two work together. Two of my absolute favorites are teaming up.
Yeah, the WWE fans going crazy.
Here we go, mixed tag team match, Wolverine in the ring first with Johnny Gargano. I'm probably saying his name completely wrong, I know. Right, let's see what we can actually take an advantage into our championship match. I'll be coming up after this one. Johnny now, taking control of the arm though, trying to utilise as much control he can over Wolverine. I'm sure Johnny knows Wolverine is a tough guy to beat. He's got to get the early momentum. I'm not really sure how Dakota Kai fights, to be fair. I don't know if she's decent, if she's not. Not someone that we've seen too much of. So there's always that risk that she's not as good as we need her to be. I don't know. And the fact she's against Candice LeRae. Someone else who's a bit of an unknown quantity, to be fair. But at the minute, Johnny having all the momentum going forward, taking Wolverine down there. Wolverine's in a bit of trouble. I feel like Wolverine needs to tag out. He is struggling to really compete at this stage, which is surprising that he just cannot compete with Johnny. Nice submission by Johnny there on the ropes though, so only gets a 5 count before he has to break it up. Wolverine just cannot get any momentum going. He's struggling to get any way into this match in any shape, way or form. Johnny is having all the fun. And again, back into that move on the ropes. Really putting the pressure on Wolverine there. Wolverine needs to fight back. And he does. Taking Johnny down. It is Wolverine's time to turn the momentum to his way. Let's see. Wolverine quickly taking it to him. Into the corner he goes. It's going to be a double team move with Wolverine and Dakota Kai. Both of them have the opposition down. What they're going to do here. It's the yes kicks to the chest of both people. Dakota Kai and Wolverine looking good there. And a nice kick to the face as well to finish off. Dakota Kai goes straight into the cover. 1. Only a 1 count. Candice LeRae hasn't been in the match yet, so obviously nowhere near ready to be pinned. But Dakota Kai, very good moves by her so far. And she's taking Candice LeRae down again, but Candice LeRae does reverse it. And now Dakota Kai looks a little bit in trouble here. Taking it back to Candice, Dakota Kai. Oh, with the kick, back of the head. That is going to do some damage. Working on the arm as well. Trying to limit the movement as much as possible. Now for the legs. Precision targeting here. Coach is just working her way around Candice's body, just making sure she hurts every limb possible. Taking her down nicely there. Candice LeRae has not had much fun since she's been in the ring. It is all one-sided near enough so far. Dakota is really going at it and really showing how good she actually is. Maybe this is what she needs. She needs to show it for a championship opportunity. Wolverine did say he'd help her do it. So this is what she needs. She needs to put on display for the management to take notice. And hopefully give her that chance. Nice kicks there. And a lovely heel kick there as well. Took her down. Dakota Kai looks ready to try and finish this if she can. Goes for a finisher. I'm not sure what it's called. Nice move by Dakota Kai there. That was a lovely move. Probably should have gone in for the pin straight away. A little bit of a gap between the pin. Only a 2 count. I'm not sure if Johnny hit the pin there and actually caused it to break up, or it was just 2 counts to kick out. I'm not sure. Dakota Kai knocking Candice LeRae out of the ring. Dakota seems up for this. She knows she needs to prove a point. She needs to prove she's ready for this championship shot. And she's definitely showing that so far in this match. Johnny not too happy on the outside, and he wants back in. You can see Johnny's just waiting to get to Wolverine. Wants to do as much damage as possible for their match. Candy's taking the time outside the ring, not rushing to get back inside. Dakota's just waiting. Can she keep momentum on her side? That's the thing at the minute. Candy's taking Dakota down, and she's tagging in Johnny Gargano. Wolverine dropping down, probably a little bit surprised there. Time to the top, and takes Johnny down from the top rope. Nice fist there as he comes down onto him. Wolverine, it seems, ready to finish this. Dakota's not even stepped back on the ringside. What is Dakota doing? She's not even there. If Wolverine needs to tag out, she is not there to be tagged out into. Maybe she knows something we don't. Does she think Wolverine's got this? It's over as it is. Why do I need to be there? I don't know. She seems just waiting. And Wolverine's going for here. It's Berserker charge by Wolverine. What a move. We're going to finish this off with a nice duck under and a spear. Wolverine seems ready to finish this. Maybe Dakota knew something we didn't. Wolverine has it set. And it's going to be Wolverine's revenge on Johnny Gargano. Hopefully to finish the match. Onto the shoulders. Dakota's still not on the ringside apron. Johnny Gargano is down. Going for the pin. Wolverine. 1, 2, 3. And Wolverine, Dakota Kai win the match. Wolverine takes a much needed advantage into their next match. Their championship match against Johnny Gargano. That is one hell of a way to sit up and make everyone take notice. Did seem a bit outsourced at the start of the match, but really come into his own as the match went on. Confirmation of the win as they celebrate. But it's not over. So, social media is still going strong. And we are going to face Johnny Gargano in an NXT Championship match, which is a no disqualification match. Now, does this bode well for Wolverine or for Johnny? Which way is this going to swing? Let's find out.
Pressures of being champion are very real, but this guy is ready for it.
Johnny Wrestling!
And introducing the challenger, accompanied by Candice LeRae from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 199 pounds, Johnny Gargano!
Heart and soul, define who this young man is. What's it about Johnny Gargano that makes him as good as he is today?
Unparalleled heart. Johnny Gargano has been through it all in his career before arriving in WWE, and now that he's here, it's a dream come true. Johnny will not let his dream slip through his fingers.
Johnny Gargano's that guy who's not going to complain. He's not going to cry over spilt milk. He's going to keep working hard, keep putting in the time to achieve his goals.
It's time for our NXT Championship match, and the atmosphere is simply indescribable. Things have really escalated.
Here we are then. No DQ match. Wolverine, Johnny Gargano. And something is going to happen. So there's damaged Johnny Gargano with attacks in the top left-hand corner. This isn't going to be a straightforward match, is it? Something will happen midway. What will it be? Candice LeRae cheering on her husband at ringside. Dakota Kai is also out there for Wolverine as well. Come on, Wolverine. We need to defend this championship. We're not losing it. We are keeping it. Johnny does not deserve to take this championship away. Nice move from Johnny there though, taking Wolverine down once more. Wolverine struggling again to get going. It seems to be a bit of a slow start in this episode. He just can't seem to get into the matches right from the start. It takes a little bit to get him going. It's as if he needs to take a few hits to really G himself up. Maybe that's it. He just needs a little bit of hurt, pain, and then he feels, I'm ready. I can do this. Yeah, very slow starter. Not sure what's going on with him.
Caught with a punch.
But now turning the momentum to Wolverine's side. Gone into the corner forcefully there, bouncing off the ring poster and the turnbuckle. Just, it's full Wolverine time at this point. Just taking as much damage as we can into Johnny. Making sure he can't get any type of move going forward. Keeping him down, keeping him secure in one way. Making sure he just can't fight back. He's got nothing at the minute that can offer resistance to what Wolverine's doing. And once the momentum turned to Wolverine's side, Johnny has not been himself since. And Wolverine just doing anything he can now to damage and hurt Johnny.
He's back into the ring.
Wolverine just taking a little trip around the ring post there. Don't know why he did that. He just didn't need to be in the ring for a minute. Just thought I'd go for a little travel. It's going to be the Tree of Woe as well. Wolverine puts Johnny Gargano Tree of Woe, but Johnny quickly reverses that to get himself out of it. I haven't seen Wolverine try and do something like that before. He's trying to put out all the stops here. Nice punch to Johnny again. Wolverine getting the momentum back on his side. And we're nearly at the point of seeing what's going to happen. Wolverine taking a few shots there. Then kick to the back. And let's see what happens.
Yeah, and he keeps struggling to slow the opposition down.
And the NXT Champion takes control, Irish whipping Gargano into his corner.
Hold on, it looks like Dakota Kai is trying to remove the opposite turnbuckle pad.
Maybe she's fixing it.
Luckily, the referee saw and will put an end to this cheating immediately.
Speaking of cheating, Candice LeRae now getting involved.
Candice LeRae with the jawbreaker.
And Gargano nails the super kick.
We have a new NXT champion. Johnny Gargano has done it again.
What a moment after all he's been through.
But it didn't happen without some level of controversy. Gargano's wife, Candice LeRae, now handing him the NXT Championship, and that's exactly what she did when she got involved in the match.
Dakota Kai would have done the exact same thing or worse. It doesn't take anything away from Gargano's win.
The former champion from behind.
And Candice gets sent flying off the apron.
She hit pretty hard.
And suddenly for Johnny Gargano, jubilation turns to concern for his wife.
We all just hope she's okay.
Maybe we do, but the now former champion looks content to have gotten some form of payback on the first couple of NXT, intentional or not.
I have a feeling this is far from over between these three.
Well, that didn't go the way we wanted, did it? We have lost the NXT Championship to Johnny Gargano. Not what we wanted to happen. Wasn't completely our fault. Obviously, Dakota Kai there proving not to be as trustworthy as we first thought. And social media is not helping. But we've been given a second chance. We are going to face Johnny Gargano in a last man standing match to decide who is the rightful champion of NXT. We're on our own for this one, but can we do it? What can we pull out of the bag? What can we show Johnny he's not already seen? Let's see if we can get back our championship.
The following contest is a last man standing match and is for the NXT Championship.
Before arriving in WWE, and now that he's here, it's a dream come true. Johnny will not let his dream slip through his fingers.
Johnny Gargano's that guy who's not going to complain. He's not going to cry over spilt milk. He's going to keep working hard, keep putting in the time to achieve his goals.
Introducing the challenger from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 248 pounds, Death. And introducing the champion from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 199 pounds. He is the NXT Champion, Johnny Gargano!
Defended all across the globe on sold-out takeovers. This NXT title has a lot of prestige.
The NXT Championship.
Here we are, NXT Championship match. Wolverine, Johnny Gargano, one last time. No, last man standing match. To say no man standing. Last man standing match. And Wolverine does come out of the blocks firing here. Trying to take every advantage he can over Johnny. Never done one of these matches in 2K22 before, so not too sure how it quite works. We know we can't go for pin. We have to try and keep him down for at least 10 seconds. We'll find out how that works shortly, I'm sure. Johnny now trying to force momentum back to his side. And I hate to say it, this was a really tough match, especially early on. Wolverine's still fighting back at this point. Johnny is still trying to gain the momentum. And it was about this point onwards, a couple of reversals back in our favour though, that Wolverine started to struggle. Currently he has the edge. Both guys missing there with the wild swings, but Johnny takes advantage once more. And I do believe this was the start. It was just Johnny all over Wolverine. Wolverine just couldn't seem to get any momentum going. So he does know a nice punch to the side of the face of Johnny there, taking him down. But it was a weird one. Started off strong and then struggled. Just couldn't get Johnny to do what he wanted. He was reversing everything. Wolverine will start being in a bit of trouble shortly, and we quickly find out how the 10 count works. But Johnny all over Wolverine at this point. Wolverine's had moments of brilliance, but they're not consistent enough to really do a massive amount of damage, and that's the concern. Wolverine down again from the jumping neck breaker there. Johnny's gone for the arm. Seen this before from him. Takes Wolverine down. A few boots to the face as well, just to show, you know, teach him a lesson. Wolverine getting his knees up there as Johnny does jump off the top rope but misses wildly with the knees up. Wolverine trying to gain momentum back this side. Nice DDT there. Takes Johnny Gargano down. Wolverine is struggling. May not look it, but he is. Taking him down again. Not even staying down for a 1 count, so it's not anywhere near finished. Nice elbow off the top rope of Wolverine there, straight to the chest of Johnny Gargano, bringing him back up as well. Nice elbow to the face. I did say Wolverine was struggling. It doesn't look like it so far, does it? Both men bounce off each other. Johnny now going to the back of Wolverine again. We've seen him do that a few times. It does seem he likes to get the back, likes to do his moves from the rear. And it does stop Wolverine really doing too much from that angle. Johnny now taking it to Wolverine, throwing him outside the ring. This is a last man standing match, so obviously no count out. Wolverine has to make sure he stands up before the 10 count. That's the big thing. No count from the referee yet though for either wrestler, either superstar. I don't know what you kind of prefer for him. Prefer superstar wrestler. Johnny on the back again, and another jumping neck breaker again takes Wolverine down, and he's starting the count. The first count has begun. Wolverine getting up after the 2 count. He's never going to stay down for 10. And this is where he needs to show his resiliency. He needs to really show Johnny, you know, you've got to put me to sleep. There's no way we're going to win this easily. 2 count again for Wolverine there as he gets back to his feet. Now he's struggling. Now he's struggling to get anything going. It's all Johnny Gargano at this point. Wolverine constantly being attempts to be counted down. Luckily, he's managing to get up currently, but he's going to really have to fight back here. He's not really showing any resistance either. He's not really proving or showing any way of winning at this point. Johnny into the submission. Submissions in last man standing matches are a bit weird because you can lose a submission, you can tap out, as we have done there. You don't lose the match. Sometimes it's just easier to tap out because straight away then, you're down, you can then get back up. I kind of clicked that quite quickly, and Wolverine doesn't need to force his way out of the move, just let himself tap out, because that way the move gets released. It makes more sense than trying to struggle through it when you're taking more damage for longer. But Johnny into the command here of the match. Wolverine again going to get up, but again facing a jump to the stomach, 2 feet straight away. Not even able to get up really here. And Johnny proving why he is the new champion. Wolverine not really showing what he has done in the past. He's not really showing why he was the former champion. In fact, he's not doing anything. Just can't build any momentum, can't gain any forward focus. Wolverine fighting back and very quickly turned around by Johnny Gargano. And once more, Wolverine is on the floor. This was the way the match went for quite a while. Just cannot seem to get anything going. I will say Wolverine is showing great resiliency in getting up every time. And it's not a long count each time either. So brilliant resiliency from Wolverine. But I think he would have expected to be a little more dominant than he is so far. He's had a flurry of movement, but nothing fantastic. I think the disappointment will be there. Another submission by Johnny here. Wolverine again. There's no point fighting. We'll tap out straight away. Move gets released. We're not going to lose as much health. We're not going to use as much energy up. Because he releases it every time. Okay, we're up to 2 count. 3 count. This is now going to start getting tricky. 4. That red bar is really thin at this point. 5. Could this be it for Wolverine? 6. I think we're in trouble. 7. I've never been down this long. 8. We're in trouble. 9. Oh, wow. Wolverine survives on the count of 9. The bar was so thin, just couldn't get it to click in. So close to losing this match. This is our rematch as well for the NXT Championship. So close to losing it there. Nice move by Johnny on the outside of the ring area. Wolverine now down on the floor. He needs to do something here. We had a little flurry of movement earlier, but it's kind of been few and far between since. Johnny seems to have scouted us really well and knows exactly what we're going to do and when we're going to do it, and that's an issue. Johnny back into the ring. As we start being counted down again, I really hope we don't go to an 8 count. That was horrible. We're up to 3. But we get up on the 4. Wolverine is still in this. But once again, Johnny taking full advantage. Momentum is still on his side. Wolverine just can't get out of this stunned kind of state, really. He's struggling to really impose himself. Johnny is definitely showing the fighting spirit of a champion. You wouldn't at any point so far say Wolverine he deserves to win this. There's been no show of that. You know, this is his style to lose. He's just struggling. Referee up to 5 again. We're getting to the high numbers. This is tricky. 6 has now been said, but up on the 7. I don't think we've had Johnny Gargano down for even a 1 count so far. So, you know, not brilliant. Wolverine now trying to do some damage on the outside. Hoping this will actually do more damage than a normal shot in the ring. Nice kicks there as well. Wolverine trying to bring this back for his own way now. We're going for a nice move there. That really damaged Johnny Gargano. Haven't got a name for the move, to be fair. And Wolverine looks like setting Johnny up here. But Johnny quickly reverses it and Wolverine is down once more. Very quick Johnny was to scout the move, know what he's going to attempt, and very quick to finish it off. Wolverine is down again, but up after 2 count. Johnny hadn't even made it back in the ring before Wolverine's back on his feet. Johnny getting back in, probably thinking it was over, thinking he'd retained, it was his championship still. A little bit of a mistake maybe from him walking away. Maybe he could have, you know, dealt with us nearer where we were. But instead he walked back to the ring and then had to realise he needs to come back out. But at the minute it doesn't matter. Johnny back in the submission. We are fighting this a little bit. Mainly because I forgot we should just let it go. It's been a while since we tried submission. There we go, we're tapping out. But it doesn't matter. Doesn't affect the match. It's easy to just say, yeah, there you go, I'm done. It's okay. It's not an I quit match or anything like that, is it? That's the thing. It's a case of we keep going. Johnny back out, sliding out. Wolverine sliding in. Nice little bit of out manoeuvring then. And straight onto Johnny, knocking him to the floor. Okay, very nice little bit of out manoeuvring from someone who's really not been in this match. Nice neck break from Wolverine as well. Are we going to leave him down for count? We are. That's our first count, I believe, on Johnny Gargano. It's up 2. It's up 3. I wasn't expecting him to go this high, to be honest. He barely done any damage. I didn't think he'd stay down this long. Maybe he's resting. Maybe this is his way of resting. Stay down to quite at the end. then jump back up. He is conserving energy, I suppose. For an 8, and up Johnny gets after an 8 count. It does seem like he rested himself. There was no rush from him there. Wolverine getting a little bit impatient in the ring, and Wolverine's damage is very clear for all to see at this point. Can we really pull this out of the park now? Johnny Gargano is down once more. Nice elbow to the face there. Wolverine taking it to the lower base of Johnny there, taking out the ankles, trying to do as much damage to the legs as possible. His thinking obviously is, if you've got no base, you can't attack. Up to the top rope for Wolverine, don't see very often, that's an elbow to the chest of Johnny there. Not something we see Wolverine do very often. That one seemed to be the trick. Already up to a 2 count, a 3 count for Johnny now. And 4. This could be it. The elbow could have been enough. 5. Wolverine looks like he's ready in the corner just in case. 6. He's got a 7. He's got an 8. And he's up after 8. I thought that was going to go quite close to the wire there. And plenty of time to spare for Johnny. Wolverine now. Trying to see if we can focus enough. Nice power bomb off the ropes there by Wolverine. And Wolverine seems to be setting something up here. He is staying up. It's going to be Weapon X. A little bit out of nowhere. But he's just trying to turn the tide of the match against Johnny here. And Johnny is down once more. We've already had an 8 count. What a Weapon X of Wolverine. At the right time as well. That really signified how much he wants this. He's taunting Johnny as he lays on the floor. Wolverine though back up. Missing with the elbow there. Really bit of a weird silly jump off the rope there. Straight back onto Johnny Gargano. Johnny Gargano trying to fight back. Wolverine seems to have all the moves, all the answers at this point. And he's got Gargano in the corner, and he's going to be Berserker Charge by Wolverine. Berserker Charge hits in the corner, spear to finish off the move. Wolverine seems like he's now focused, he's ready. And it looks like it's going to be Weapon X for the 2nd time now on Johnny Gargano. Is this enough to put him down for 10? Wolverine seems to think so. He's ready in the corner just in case Johnny doesn't stand up. But does Wolverine know this is his? Does he know this fight is over? It was a bit difficult to tell. Wolverine just waiting. We're up to 6. And 7. And 8. 9. I don't think he's getting up. Wolverine's already on the turnbuckle. He's celebrating. It's a 10 count. Wolverine beats Johnny Gargano in a last man standing match to become the new NXT Champion and 3-time NXT Champion at that. What a win. What a performance. Didn't think that was going to happen very early on in the match. Johnny had all the going, all the momentum. Wolverine really stuck in there though. Grinded out the result he needed. Wait for his opportunity to shine. And just showed his true resiliency with his adamantium bones. Rumour and Innuendo completely finished. That's another storyline done in NXT. And that is it for this episode as well. If you're enjoying this series or any content on the channel, don't forget to subscribe. A like on the episodes does really help as well. And we'll see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching.